Welcome to your favorite podcast.
Opinions expressed are not necessarily the opinions of Pirate Radio.
Broadcasting with 3 microphones in 1 control room.
Hello.
The program is intended for mature audiences.
Mature audiences can listen, but not here.
2, 1.
Pirate Radio.
They know I'm a wise guy.
I'm a wise guy.
Richie the Saucy,
That's me.
Patty the Plate,
That's
Dave.
Hey.
Ho!
Right.
Oh, hey, ho, ho.
Hello, hello, hello.
What's all the ho, ho?
Oh, I don't know. First, let's start off.
We are
truthfully
here.
And saying we feel very sorry for the people on the other side of Florida, what took place with the hurricanes.
Yes, it's terrible.
It's terrible.
But wait, no, we shouldn't be talking. We should be talking about climate change.
That's what caused it, right?
Fucking assholes.
It changes every 20 years.
Every 20 years.
Ask the dinosaurs.
They're making this whole hurricane political. It's
Of
caused by
course.
climate change.
Of
and it's the
course.
worst ever. And of course, those idiots.
Let's get rid of the gas vehicles now.
Well, that idiot Joy fucking Reid comparing
Everybody get electric-
Floridians fleeing. Did you hear?
Yeah.
She was comparing Floridians fleeing the hurricane as the people are
Well, we should get electric
overriding
bikes.
the border.
Oh,
You got to be kidding me! Like saying it's DeSantis' fault. I could say thank God you got leadership like DeSantis. He's doing a great job. I can only imagine if we actually had Andrew Gillum, which we almost fucking got in this particular.
He's in jail now, isn't he?
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know where would he be? He'd be in fucking Vegas, held up in a hotel room, maybe with snorting
in
fucking
jail.
coke off a stripper's ass or some shit. He damn sure wouldn't be doing
He
what the
may
fuck
be
he's
doing it in jail
now.
right now.
Well, I don't.
And where's Jackie?
And where the hell is this guy? Where's this asshole that wants to say he wants to be governor? He said DeSantis is doing nothing when all he's been doing is talking about this hurricane and doing what he has to do. Where is fucking Christ? Where is he? He's probably in fucking California, laying on a fucking beach.
I don't know.
He should. If I was going to run for governor of a state and a national, I would fucking try and get in front of the camera and try and do something for the people. Show the people that I want to do for them, not what the fuck.
Well, his ad has to be pulled now because the gas taxes went down this month.
Well, first of all,
'Cause it
they're
was in
still
the
going to
budget.
run it, though. They're still going to run
First
it.
of all, DeSantis was the first one to drop the tax, the state tax on gas, way back when.
Yeah,
So
but
you
we
can't
didn't do it until October because the budget year.
We did it.
No, we didn't.
No, didn't we? Did
No,
it
we didn't.
2 years ago.
No, we didn't.
A year and a half
No,
ago.
we didn't.
You didn't?
It was just this month, October, because the new budget year. It takes a year to get that through.
Really?
Yeah. So it's only going to be this October. If you notice, gas went down like $3 now or something, and $2.99. That will end November 1st. It'll go back up.
Well,
Now the other idiot wants to get rid of it totally, but he wants to do what they're going to be doing in California, charging you for the use of the road. For every mile you go, you pay a quarter.
Really?
how the fuck are they going to do that?
It's going to go through your Sun Pass. You have to have a Sun Pass. It's going to be part of your registration then.
Isn't that fucking ridiculous?
Of course, but it's
Use
another
of
way.
the road, they're going to call it.
Yeah, because what about all the electric vehicles? They're going to need
Yep. Use of
to
the
pay.
road.
Use of the road.
Use of the road.
That's almost like breach of the peace.
Yeah.
These people have no fucking idea what's coming.
What's
They
coming
have
is coming.
No fucking clue. They just think that it's like Klobuchar was
I
out.
didn't think she was going to be here to help make this a reality.
Jackie, where's Jackie?
Where's Jackie?
Where's
Where's
Jackie?
Jackie? Wasn't he there for her fucking?
Yeah.
Didn't he know
Well,
that she did?
he's been here for a long time. I think he's a vampire.
I think he's been.
Some of my colleagues have been around how long we've been fighting for him, how long we've been taking on these interests. From the time I got to the Senate 720 years ago.
What a fucking moron.
Wait a minute. Didn't you just change that recently?
Filibuster that existed just when I came to the United States Senate 120 years ago.
127, 120? He doesn't even fucking know how many 20. He is such a fucking moron.
Listen,
and I can't believe the people
you
don't
can't
see
make that stuff up.
You can't.
It's sad, really, is what it really is. It's sad.
You can't make that shit up. You're absolutely right. You can't make that shit up. And what the hell do these fucking assholes do? They're pushing climate change because of a hurricane. This fucking Klobuchar says, "Oh yeah, if you don't vote,
They gotta have an
basically,
agenda.
if you don't vote for Democrats, we'll stop this. We'll stop the hurricane." That's the biggest bunch of fucking bullshit I've ever fucking heard.
How are they going to
in
do
my
that? They're going to
fucking
take all
life.
the immigrants and build a wall.
No, I don't
Remember one thing. This is the way they control people, by fear.
They're just that's
That
it.
they're going to be we're going to stop. We're going to definitely stop hurricanes. What kind of bullshit is
I
that?
don't care if you eliminated every
Come on now.
fucking person on the face of this fucking planet today. Just eliminated them. There's no need for anything else. You will still have fucking hurricanes.
Oh, yeah.
Next year, you will still have hurricanes the year after. And you're talking 2, 3, 10, 100 fucking years that the people are gone from the planet, not using anything. You know, this planet is going to be here long, long, long after these fucking assholes are all gone. And everybody is fucking
all the time.
gone. Jesus Christ. They make it sound like...
The world change. If you go back and look at the history from the dinosaurs on, every 20 years we change.
Everything
we get hotter,
changed.
we get colder. We get hotter, we get cold. Now, after the hurricane, we got cool weather.
Yes.
And then it's going to get hot today and
Yeah.
tomorrow, and then it's going to get cool again because the front's coming down.
Yes.
So,
Well, actually, the worst
Because the
hurricane...
Cycle.
the
Cycle.
that hurricane sucked all the humidity out of us.
Oh, yeah.
I believe it.
Yeah, it's been very nice
Yeah.
lately. You know, the worst hurricane supposedly that actually hit the United States was that
Katrina.
no.
Flooding.
Sharina Camandera, whatever, hit that island first, and then it hit Mississippi afterwards. 2,000 people died. This is in 1893.
What about the one that hit us?
And they said that one, the one that hit us after it hit Mississippi, had killed 2,000 people in 1893. First hit the whatever the hell, Chinese Camandina Island or whatever the fuck it was. That's why they
One
named
of those
it.
places.
And then the second worst was the Galveston hurricane, which was talking about deaths too. Category 4, it killed 8,000 people.
Jesus.
Okay,
year
and
was
then
that?
that was in 1900, and then the San Felipe Okeechobee hurricane in 1928 killed 2,000 people. That was 140 miles.
That's when it picked up Lake Okeechobee and dumped it in St. Lucie
right.
County.
That's it.
It originally hit Puerto Rico, San Felipe.
Yep.
They called it San Felipe because of that's where it originally hit in 29. And then you all jump up to like 69, Camille, which was, I guess, arguably could be the strongest hurricane. They really can't say because it, at 175 miles an hour, is the highest recorded wind in Camille, but it broke all of the fucking wind recording instruments at 175 miles. So they're saying it probably was stronger than that.
Finger of God.
That's it. And then you had Andrew, of course, in 92. That was 165. Katrina was only 125. It was only 125. And
It's the water that was that one. It was a flood hurricane.
As you keep going, the later and later you get, the more damage it does because it costs. Back in 1900, it didn't cost fucking $50 to build a house. That'll cost $500,000.
Bring those states back. Run for president. Run for president.
Vote for him and he'll set you free.
Of course, the only thing is it's doing more damage.
The sausage
of course
for president.
It's doing more damage because it costs more to fucking build now.
Everybody gets 6 sausages if he's elected.
Yeah. But the worst hurricane.
Yeah, he's right though about the price.
The
He's
worst
right.
hurricane was also that they say too was the one that hit. They called it hit the Keys. It was called the Labor Day hurricane in 1935. It was supposedly 182 miles an hour.
And you have the
And it
one that
was.
hit Miami in
And it killed
1928,
485 people.
1926.
That was a bad one.
1926 hit
Yeah.
where?
Miami.
That's not the, no, that was before the Felipe. Yeah, there was some big storms.
No, that's the top 5 right here.
There was some big fucking storms. There
Yeah.
was some big. It depends on how you look at it too. Top how, top this, top
And
wind.
back then,
top,
you didn't have that many cars in 1926.
no. And I'm sure in 1893 rather they had absolutely no cars, and they had none in 1900 either.
But they had no pollution controls on those covers.
But they didn't have any. I guess because you had horses farting in
farting
the
and
fucking
cows
wind.
farting.
That's why you had
Cow
such
farting?
crazy fucking
You
hurricanes.
see these pictures here? Yeah, check these
Ah,
out.
holy shit. That's Galveston?
That's the Galveston hurricane in 1900. Yes, it was
But he
bad.
has a very good
there's
point
Miami.
about how much it cost back then to
Yeah, it didn't cost
rebuild
much.
stuff.
Well, Miami,
Didn't cost much.
1926 cost $90 billion.
back then.
Back then, can you imagine what it would
Yeah.
it would have costed today? Or is that in today's money, $90 billion?
No, that's
That
what
may
it-
be in
that's
no,
what it
no,
cost.
no, no,
And
no.
here's the one that hit New York and Connecticut.
Yes.
An estimated, yeah, but back in the one that hit Miami in 1926. You're saying
That's
cost
what it said.
$90
That's
billion?
that's what I just
no,
said here.
no.
It's Miami.
No. In today's money, it was $90 billion. In today's, they didn't even know what $1 billion fucking dollars was back in 1928.
Didn't they have the beads
Donna.
to count
There's
them?
Donna. Remember
What's
Donna?
that?
Didn't they have the beads to
They
count?
had abacuses. What the fuck? Did they have a 5,000-foot fucking abacus to fucking add that one up? Get the hell out of here.
I remember that one. I was there.
That was
one.
Andrew.
That's Andrew. I was down that way.
Yeah, I remember that too.
Everywhere we went, we had to mark the streets where we were at. With the
That was
GPS
165
because none of the signs
miles an
were out.
hour.
We
That
know where we were.
hurricane was 165 miles an hour.
And a lot of dead people. You smelled death everywhere.
Oh yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah.
That was I remember that. I remember that.
And 180,000 people were homeless.
It was fucking crazy. It really was nuts.
That's
I'll tell you
Katrina.
that. Yeah, Katrina. Oh,
Sandy
Jesus, Sandy Hook was bad too, and it wasn't a very powerful storm. Down here, it probably would have did fucking $10 worth of damage. Up there, where they're not ready for fucking hurricanes, it did a lot of damage. Down here, it wouldn't have done that much. We would have pushed it off as, it was really nothing. But they weren't ready for it up there.
But
They weren't ready for a
a
storm
lot of
like
them
that.
had,
We need to take
tornadoes.
politics out of shit
Andrew,
like this. Take politics out of it and just fucking come together.
well, if
That's
I
it.
have engendered to get more money from my green company, I will have to say I like to see more things happen.
Of
course.
There is absolutely
And this is Nancy.
there
do
is absolutely nothing that anybody can do. But the only thing maybe we could do is what I really still don't understand. Why don't they take a storm that's in the fucking Atlantic that's not going to bother anybody and blow up a fucking sub-nuclear type of
Why don't we
something?
just
The biggest thing that
throw
we have
sand
that's
on it?
under. What?
I
Because you
heard.
can't. How you going to fucking throw sand in it? So put sand in the fucking bomb. So
Something, yeah, because
something.
when the
they
sand
need to try something.
It gets too heavy, the wind can't carry the
They
storm.
need
It
to
goes away.
try something. They won't do it.
They tried ice a
Why
long time
won't
ago.
they?
Didn't
Why?
do anything.
Why won't they do this? Probably because Trump.
Because
came
the insurance
came
company
up with
can't
the
raise
idea.
rates.
Maybe.
Somebody's in it.
I want more money.
I
want the money,
I
son
just
of a bitch.
wish-
And by the way,
I
insurance
wish
will be
we'd
going up
try
20% this year.
something.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
Maybe
Oh, yeah.
25.
Of course.
Oh yeah, there'll be another. We have to pay for
Expect
this.
it. We got to pay.
Yeah, it just they want you. They
And
expect
then
you to.
and your car insurance,
more
my
for
car
everything.
insurance went up already for the flooding of the cars already. They say if you want that coverage, it's going up.
Of course.
Of course, why not? Oh, you actually use your car? You want coverage for that?
Yeah.
No, this is only coverage for your car if it sits in your fucking house, in your garage, and never gets fucking used. That's how much it costs. Look at that.
Unless you're a senior citizen like me,
They're getting ridiculous. That's why it's. Yeah, that's why.
You get the senior citizen discount now they got.
I can imagine what the rates are going to go up on the insurance. I'm seriously thinking of next year just dropping the fucking hurricane coverage. It's not worth it.
You sound like somebody else in your family.
But it's not worth it. By the time you get your 5% deductible, and of course this is on a whole fucking everything, everything that's covered, not just the house, So your policy is $450,000. Your deductible is 5% of that.
Yep.
So that's mine is $400,000, 5%, $20,000 deductible. A $20,000
well, down here
deductible.
you do have the sinkhole automatically put in a part of your insurance, but if you're in Orlando, you got to get a separate policy.
Yeah, I'm thinking of dropping one because I got my house hardened, whatever. If something happens, I'll fix it. Whatever, I'll do it.
You can do it. You can self-insure. The only problem you need is for personal industry. Somebody falls on your property.
Well,
that you have to carry.
I could carry a regular homeowner's policy, which would probably be that it used to be half. Now it'll probably be a quarter because it's going to go up.
But you can get that. You can get
the wind coverage is okay. Let's say mine's $3,000 a year. The wind coverage is $1,600 of that. So you take $1,600 off that, and you're down around $1,400. That's how much my insurance would cost. $1,400 instead of $3,000, and it costs an extra. It's actually almost $2,000. So it costs an extra $20,000 deductible plus $2,000 for the insurance minimum. So that's $22,000. For $22,000. I could practically rebuild my entire fucking house. Myself. I could. I will get the shit. Because it didn't cost me hardly anything to rebuild the house in the back. But I had to. I had no choice. I'll do what I have to do. I'll do what I have to do.
He'll do what he has to do. He'll do it.
I can sleep in a hammock. I really don't give a shit.
I like to see that.
I can.
He feels like he's back in the Navy then.
In the Navy, you can be your own man in the Navy.
Popeye.
Here you go. Did you see that Venezuela is emptying their prisons and sending all the criminals up towards our borders?
Why not?
Yeah. Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
They're here on a mission.
Why not? Why not? Well,
take America down.
Let's get everybody's fucking prisoners here, whatever. And that fuck Fauci.
Give everyone in America
that
a
fuck
gun.
Fauci made an extra $5 million. $5 million that fucking asshole made during the pandemic. Can you believe it? Oh,
that's all?
Extra. His net worth went up an extra $5 million. He got a cash prize of $1 million from some fucking paleontology group. What the fuck does he have to do with, what the hell is this virus or anything have to do with paleontology other than the fact that he's a fucking dinosaur? What the fuck does it have to do with paleontology? And second of all, I didn't think that public officials, government officials, were allowed to take gifts over $25 fucking dollars. How the fuck is he accepting $1 million cash prize? Can you imagine if that was fucking Trump? Oh my fucking! Even if he donated it to the poorest people in the world, they still would have a fucking problem that he got it. I don't understand that.
It's
at this point anything.
At this
he
point,
does, they're gonna. Say
I would
something.
just say "funk you" and I'm out of here.
Well,
I can't believe that he's still.
I can't. He's
a very strong person.
He doesn't like.
His wife's gonna leave him.
Whatever. He's gonna do what he's got to do. That's the way he is.
Hey, did you hear Stallone's wife and him? They got back together.
Well, I'm Rocky, you know.
Adrian!
What does the White House stock for biting in the kitchen?
What?
Ice cream!
Ice cream!
And Biden loves Italian food and pizza and hamburgers.
Oh, Christ. Does he really?
Oh, but
that's
Trump
what they stock.
Trump can't
they make
have
pizzas for him and Italian food.
You know,
He loves Italians.
He's a fucking. He's such a pain. He's gone.
And ice cream.
I think he was
Ice cream
Italian at one time.
Every night there's a
Yeah,
ball of
maybe
ice cream.
720 years ago.
Maybe 720 years
Yeah,
ago.
before he got to the
Yeah.
Senate. He was-
And then Ronald Reagan always loved jelly beans.
Oh,
Bush has always loved cheeseburger pizza.
really?
Yeah.
Some weird. Hey,
Yeah.
why not?
And of course, we only have Haagen-Dazs ice cream.
Oh,
Now, that's not even an American company. You know?
that's it.
Yeah, you would think you would have Ben and Jerry's.
It's called
Yeah.
Kickback.
And also, Biden drinks all day orange Gatorade. So that means that he has a lot of salt all day.
He's a fuck. He has
Might have
gone.
chemical imbalance.
Biden has gone from a pain in the ass to a 3-finger prostate exam. Okay, bordering on a colonoscopy without being put to sleep, without being put under. I mean, he has really become a fucking pain in the ass.
My
a
height is
major
nice and
pain in the
shiny.
fucking ass.
Where is this with this fire?
Oh, that was a couple days ago.
No, Sanibel.
Sanibel. Yeah, they had Sanibel took a fucking major hit, boy. And Captiva, look at the road, the bridge, they're just gone. They're gone. There's nothing there. Anybody see that fucking Philly DA? I don't even fucking remember his name. Fucking the one that Soros back DA. He was saying that our policies are working and crime. If you really look, crime is up. 40% in these red states. Trump states, MAGA states. I don't ever remember Trump saying that the crime was in a red or a blue state. I remember him saying blue counties or blue cities. Mm-hmm. Okay, so take Michigan for 99% of it is red. Yeah, so that's a MAGA state, whatever you want to call it at one point. Okay, but blue, very deep blue, was Detroit. That's where the crime is, in Detroit, Michigan. Not in upper, but the violent crimes are in Detroit, a blue county within. I don't give a shit who the fuck you voted for. If you're all run by Democrats in that county, that's what he was talking about. Democratic-run counties and cities. He did not say states, other than maybe California, which is the whole fucking state.
Rainbow State.
It's fuck it.
And they still got the Navy SEAL down there going through the houses that are flooded yet.
Yeah.
And they're tagging them, on the outside. They go in and they put X, it means.
Where
there's people in them.
No, X means they checked that nothing's in it. If
Okay.
people in it, they
Captiva,
usually put a B on there for bodies,
down south?
Yeah.
Down on the west coast? Yeah.
They found a lot of floaters, they say.
Well,
People didn't want to leave.
Yeah. Well, if I was on an island, I would have left.
Captiva
Common
Island,
sense.
there was areas at Captiva Island that were actually used by the Navy SEALs for their SEER training at one
Yep.
time. I don't know if they are so anymore, so maybe they're just doing that now. Well, it's how to then mark the houses as you go along.
Count's going to keep going up.
It is. It's
sad.
terrible. It is very
Really
sad.
sad.
It is
People
very
don't want to
sad.
leave when they're told to leave.
No.
And Fort Myers did not do what they were supposed to do a lot of retainage ponds when they did. They show pictures from FEMA did from year 2000 to 2002. They did 600% more buildup, and they didn't build any more retention ponds to hold water.
Well, whose fault is this?
Oh,
Who
it-
manages this?
It'll be Trump's
the counties.
But who watches
Now it'll
over
be
them to make
DeSantis'
sure?
fault.
The counties manage that
Yeah.
because you have to buy the land to put the lakes on.
Yeah.
And over there, $1 million? No way.
What about
We could. How many houses we could build on?
What
that
about
site?
No idea.
What about
if you're
Tampa?
a builder, you
Well,
say, I want to
Tampa.
build 20 houses. Well, fuck the lake,
Well, I know Tampa's a very bluish area. I don't know about Fort Myers so much, but I know Tampa is. And did you see they were worried about storm surge at first, but did you see that the bay kind of fucking emptied because the water got pulled back to get pushed up against down Fort Myers?
What a scary thing that was.
Scary.
Yep.
My first, if you didn't know that there was a hurricane out there, first thing you would have seen if you seen the sea pull back like that, this is going to be a major fucking tsunami coming, and you'd run.
Right.
You know.
Did you see that? Did
Well,
you see
West
the
Coast
shark
always
in somebody's backyard?
Well, he's just
No, he was freaking swimming around.
Yeah. And then all the gators on people's lawns and all that. Yeah, it's just that the West Coast, when they get hit like that with a wet storm, it just keeps picking the water up because it has nowhere to go. And then we have the high and the low coming down. Instead of going straight up, it had to go east.
They said Gatorland, too.
Yep.
A lot of the gators
just
took off.
No more. Yeah. I mean, they got thrown. They're in people's yards and stuff.
I got a tale tonight.
I'll tell you what, somebody.
It is a tremendous fucking mess, and it is going to be that way.
It's going to be like Homestead. During Homestead, a quarter of the people just took the insurance money and left. You know, and then half the people just repaired and then they left, and then the rest of it didn't give a shit. They just left, and it took them about 8 years to start building back.
It's gonna take a while because you're not gonna get money like you got.
Well, that's the problem for Lee County. They're not going to get their tax revenue like they did before, and that means all the taxes all around it for everything else is going to go up.
And that's not a cheap place to live either. Lee County, that's got Naples in it too, right?
Yep.
Or Naples.
Yep.
Naples is a very expensive area.
Well, Ponte Goro, they got destroyed a couple of years ago, during a hurricane. That took them 5 years to come back.
Adam's parents live in Ponte Gorda. He didn't have any damage to his house, which was good. He had some trees and stuff. But I had seen some, Adam was showing me last night, because they had a little, baby shower for Raquel. But Adam was showing me some videos of his dad taking, videos of the trees blowing, and it looked like the wind was actually higher at my house, and he was right in the actual eye actually came over him.
But this thing was
bad.
huge. The whole, 500 feet.
Yeah, it was huge. It's obvious. I mean, Captiva Island and Sanibel, they took the brunt of it first. That probably slowed everything else down. I'm sure, but they took the brunt, and there's areas that
and
just
Orlando got flooded bad too.
Fucking
Orlando.
Gone. Well, Orlando isn't really ready for a fucking. They're kind of almost like they
don't expect getting anything. Not a wet storm, a wind they can deal with, but not wet, because everything goes downhill. So if you're up here and you're down here, it's going to come down to you.
Sure,
because that's how it's made. Yep. Go all the way down, then into the Kissimmee River, down to the Everglades.
That's it, man. That's it. You gotta.
So everything around here, including even the river over here, will keep rising the next week or so, because all the water's coming down from the north now.
Yeah.
So we could still have flooding here.
And of course, they'll blame that on, the fucking goddamn ice caps are melting. That's why the water is rising. That's what they'll fucking say. Because they'll never let a fucking crisis go to waste. Never let a crisis go to waste.
How can my green company make money?
Damn it!
How can I fucking fuck you out of money?
Damn it!
How can I screw you out of money so that you save the planet, give it an extra couple of fucking years, a million fucking years from now when you're long fucking gone? Oh, yeah. These people are so
money,
stupid. And didn't you just have
money?
Didn't you were saying your solar panels went up by like 10 grand? Oh, you get a $10,000 fucking tax cut, but it went up by 10 grand.
Did they go up 10 grand?
Yeah, everything's going up.
Yep. It went from 25 to 35,000.
Yeah. And I said,
but you get a $10,000. Wait a second. I'm in the same fucking boat I was in before I got the fucking tax credit.
The boat is moving.
Okay, I don't know how like they said that you're getting an 8% increase in Social Security. last whatever year you got like a 3.5%. And I was talking with somebody who gets. He says, "Okay, I used to get $1,140. I got a $45 fucking increase. So to me, that would mean he's getting $1,185. If we got a $42 increase, so $1,187 you should get from $1,140.
An electric
After their taxes that they took from that $47, he now gets $1,142 fucking dollars. He gets a $2 increase.
Only
on a $47. Yeah, it was $47 you supposedly got. By the time they took their taxes and their bullshit out of it, it ended up being netted him $2 fucking. $2 fucking.
And the price of the hamburger went up 6.
Yeah, but yeah,
forget it.
They just don't understand it. Yeah, why don't they just say we're giving you a $5,000 increase, but we're taking $4,985 as tax, but we're giving you a $5,000 increase.
All bullshit.
It all sounds good.
It all sounds good. You can't believe it.
You know what
just
it's
like that fucking DA said. Oh, the Republicans lie. No, he lies. Everybody fucking lies. I don't give a shit who the fuck you are. Do you ever watch fucking House? He would tell you, everybody fucking lies.
That's the truth.
That's what he does.
You know
Everybody fucking lies.
You're dealing with a bunch of used car salespeople.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
They can sell anything to the public.
And the problem is they're selling this to people that you don't have to pay electric anymore, you know? So what I got quoted was 28 panels they're going to do.
28 panels.
28.
Each one is 370 watts.
Okay.
You know?
28 panels.
28 panels.
And then this 240 volt converter for energy. 28 of them. One has to go on each
on
panel.
every panel. Okay. I guess.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And where is it? And that's where they would put them.
Okay.
And how much just got all them beans do they want for this?
$35,742.
Mm-hmm.
$25 a month utility bill.
Yep.
So now it's $300 a month.
And there's your tax break.
Tax break. 26. Yep. There's your. Oh, so you're actually going to see 200 or 700. What is it? 297.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're actually going to see $708 of your $10,000 fucking.
Right? Ain't that ridiculous?
How much is that going to cost you a month?
Assholes.
That.
Almost 300.
It starts with this,
Plus
then it goes to that.
Then it goes to what?
Starts with this, then goes to that. And then they have this little thing here, which if you don't get your 26% tax thing in 18 months, you got to pay that.
That's almost
And
$400.
And I said to him, this doesn't make any sense to me.
Makes no sense.
It's what they call trying to get dicked. And then you can change it.
Stupid. It's stupid.
I can go here. Watch this one now.
There's a 12-year instead of, what is this?
Yeah. And this one here. Oh, wrong one came up there. There we go. Let's try that one. There you go. Look at this one now. How come it went down? Right?
Yeah.
Does that make any sense?
No.
Right? You're going to get that. You're going to get that. And then they said the payment's going to be that now. Or that. Or it can go this the highest.
If you don't get
Get a rebate. But that's not bad. It's better than the other one.
Yeah. How does
That's still fucking.
I said, what kind of calculations are you doing here?
This is a snake oil salesman doing this.
You got it. And I said, no.
This is snake oil.
Thank you, but
And
no,
they're all like this. They can't give you an exact number.
So the people that are getting it don't really
They're getting
know.
screwed. They're paying one thing, and they used to be $10 only for FP&L. Now they raised it to $25 because FP&L can't. Because they're paying you $1 for each kilowatt you give back to them. They use the
Who are they paying? Them.
No, they're paying you. You're supposed to get a check.
Supposedly.
Supposedly.
That was the big question there,
Correct.
that word. Supposedly.
And then, but they only want to pay you 50 cents. Because that's what they pay the companies when they borrow from other utilities.
Buy other utilities.
So why should I pay you $1 when I have to pay them only 50? So they're trying to change that this year to 50 cents because they're getting screwed. Because what happens is they got to keep raising electric to the people that don't have solar to pay for the people that paying with solar.
Jesus.
It's all screwed up.
It is screwed up.
Snake oil
It is
salesman
screwed
at
up.
its best.
I mean, if I did it, I would buy my own panels. I would do it all myself. I wouldn't allow one of these stupid fucking companies to do
But
it.
you can't hook it up yourself.
Why?
You have to get a licensed electrician to do it.
That's not a fucking problem.
They have to do it because it's, and you have to get FP&L permission too. To do it.
Well, that's not a problem. I mean, I'll get.
So you got to know how to play the game to get that permission. You know,
You got to grease the wheels someplace.
Yeah, all that. You know, because these companies already had that in place. You know,
I'd figure it out.
What a fucking...
And permission. We don't need no stinking fucking permission. I'll fucking hook the goddamn thing up. I don't give a shit. I'll hook it up live. I've got gloves.
But you have to stay on the grid. That's the law down in Florida.
That's fine.
You still got to pay them for the meter.
That's fine.
No matter what.
No matter what.
No matter what.
So they got to get their money.
Is anything happening where they're making donations of stuff with clothes or food or something? Or
They
money?
stopped all that. All they want is money now.
Of course.
Because we did that with...
It's easier to steal.
Well, no, we did that. They did that with Andrew, and they learned their lesson. Because
they got a lot of fucking shit clothes, right?
People donate stuff only what they want to get rid of.
Right, and it's all garbage.
So most of the stuff they got that was donated during Andrew was winter coats and sweaters.
Yeah.
Who the fuck needs a sweater at 90 degrees outside?
And clothes from the disco 70s era.
You know? They need
so they're all running around in fucking leisure suits and orange and white.
And then all the canned foods they got donated was canned foods that, you know.
Nobody wanted.
Yeah, soup. Who the hell wants soup at 90 degrees? You're out in the heat and you have no AC. Come on. So now everybody just wants money because they can buy the shit and bring it down there.
Yeah.
But I know FEMA gave away a lot of
they
generators
steal
down
the
there
shit.
already, you know.
Okay.
But, you know, it's the gas. You know?
Right.
Gas ain't cheap.
No.
How many?
Because I remember gas was like $1.50 or so when we had the last hurricane here. And it was costing about $800 for 3 weeks.
How many gallons of sewage went into the Indian
River?
River?
Who the hell knows? They won't know that for a while.
They won't know. They'll
Learn that once they start doing a lot of water testing, you know. But you can't test anything now because everything's all screwed up.
Oh, it's a total mess, and I feel bad for everybody
all those
over
poor
there.
people, but this should be a lesson for people in the future, though.
Well, they shouldn't rebuild that way it was before. They should leave a lot more areas way naturally, like it used to be in year 2000, because that would have been more buffer.
I mean, they
Well,
need
these
to,
people, they want to live right on top
Well,
of
they
the
sold
fucking
their
wall.
land. Everybody was buying land and selling. It was
right.
Like here. That's what's
Like
going to
here.
happen around here.
What's going on around the corner here?
Oh, they're putting a park in over there.
Okay. Now, I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do if it ever hits. I mean, did you see all the building that's going on Hutchinson Island?
Mm-hmm.
The store, right on the beach. They got community.
Stupid.
They've got more.
They're asking for trouble.
They got more mansions and McMansions or whatever.
They need to
They have
some
an area
natural
where they
grass
got about
area to protect
fucking
it.
35 of them. These are at least $2.5 million a piece. Then further down, they got about 20 of them. These are about $4.5–5 million a piece.
Yeah.
They're twice the
But
size.
they're buying them.
Yep.
They're putting
They're
them up
selling
like
them.
you wouldn't fucking
Now,
believe.
did you see on Indian River Drive?
Where?
I told you last time, I think, where Babada's fruit stand used to be.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah.
All they are is a module home put
Built
up on stilts.
That's it.
Yeah.
Rich, they're $500,000.
They're not worth it. Same thing like all the homes, the manufactured homes that got destroyed down there.
Yes.
They're
So
not
A
worth
lot of
it.
them were
So
older.
and they didn't even pay any shipping on it because the fucking hurricane blew them up here.
Yeah, up here.
Just put 'em up.
And then
What
like
are we gonna do with all this shit? Put it on stilts.
over here, they're making a park there, but underneath the road, they're putting a big drainage pipe to go to the other side because that lake there doesn't drain to anywhere. So if you get a lot of rain, it's going to get a flood there. So they're going to put it out so it goes out to the.
Okay.
Well, they got to do what they got to do.
And they
It's not that far.
Well,
But,
even in traditional, that they got that big area they're building over there. They got to make sure they have enough ponds over there
To take
because if
the
they
water.
don't, they're going to have flooding
God bless.
problems.
Salute. God bless.
The Zunzun.
Ciao.
We're out then. The Zunzuns.
We're out of here.
God bless America.
God bless.
You sure about the God bless stuff?
God bless.
God bless.
And
Next week. In the meantime, please subscribe and thanks for listening.
If you're enjoying this podcast,
Please leave us a
enjoy it.
review.